Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world away and it's a brand new week, and today I'm going to be doing the next 4 stages of the Fanhome release of Build Robocop.
Drop it!
No idea what we're doing today. I don't think there's much to do, I have to say. 4 stages, the bags don't look too big, apart from the bag which has got the other side of the stand that we're doing here. So I've got the stand up. As a matter of fact, I bought everything up here as well. I've also bought the massive metal rod that we had before as well. I'm guessing we're probably going to need that. Let me leave that there. And I just thought I'd show you some of the parts that we've been completing at the moment. So this is the arm with the hand, and these move. As you can see, standing up here, I've got the legs. We've done that. We have been working on this section here, which is part of the solar plexus, I think. That's what we were working on in the last pack. We have got the helmet looking like this. We don't have the face piece. I believe that might be the last thing that we actually get in this build. And then finally, I've got the pecs, which look like this. I don't know which way round it goes. I'll figure that out later. Now, if you do want to get this for yourself, don't know if this is available, but I have put a link in the video description. There's also a QR code on the screen. If you want to see any link for any build I'm doing, it's actually down here. If you click on that QR code, it's also in the video description as well. You'll be able to see every link for every build I'm doing. It's all in one place there. The other thing to mention is the Christmas quiz is now locked in. It's going to be December 19th at 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. And the link to that is on this little star here. It's also going to be on my social media channels as well. And I think I've already scheduled it in my YouTube studio as well. But I have started doing the questions now. It's going to be a fun night. But let's jump onto this without further ado. Let's get cracking. So what are we doing? Stage 55. Here's the magazine. And as you see, we do have the other side of the base here. So we're going to be putting both of these parts of the base together, just like this. We don't actually put that metal bit in, and we do have a tab left over by the look of it. So I am going to put that metal bit in just to keep that safe. This is the rest of the magazine, looking like that. And I did happen to see, obviously, the big box. And there was a reason for that, because look at the size of this. So this is the tab that we're not actually using in this stage. So I'm going to keep that to one side. And I have got some screws here. They are EP screws, and it's just going to be a case of putting both of these together like this. Just lining everything up. And we're holding this in with 3 screws. Now, bit of a worry I've got here at the moment is that I'm meant to be, after putting these in, let me just line these up, putting some support bars in, but according to the inventory I should have 2 support bars. It does say the parts shown here may be slightly different from those included with this issue. I don't have any support bars, so just looking where they're meant to go, and according to the magazine, let's have a look, there wouldn't be anywhere for them to go anywhere. So I think the reason that they've been taken out is because we're not actually using that anymore. I think because of these brackets in here, that's the way we're doing it now. It says to fit one inside the stand here, but obviously, as you can see, there isn't any place. So I am wondering, is that why we don't actually have any support bars? I mean, that's quite sturdy as it is, and that's what it looks like. Now, what I could do is actually just put this section in here. And that is how Robocop is going to be standing. And it looks just like that. And with that extra piece left over, actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be to do that stage. A bit concerning. You'll have to let me know if you've got metal support bars as well. By the look of the stand, I don't think we get them. But who knows? But that's the end of that stage. So that brings us on to stage 56. And this is the magazine, looking like this. And as you can see there, we're still working on the stand. We do have one more piece to actually put in there. And we're working on the other side of, or we're putting a screw here into the pelvic region as well. It's interesting. There's not really much to do in that one, to be honest with you. I am going to keep it on its own because I'm a little bit confused of what we're actually doing at the moment. And this is stage 56 here. So pelvis and base. And I did think it was rather confusing that we never actually got this on the base. If I just bring the base back up again, as you can see, we put 3 in here, but we never put this last one in. So I'm guessing we get to do that now. Now, this is what they want me to do at the end of this stage. I'm not going to be doing it at the end of the stage. I'm doing it now because I've got the stand up, which just means I'm going to be putting 2 screws in here. That's in place, that's sturdy, and that's the stand done. So let's put that on the floor again. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to work on the other side of this pelvic region, just here. I do have the other side of this. So I'm just going to match up these 2 parts here and the bottom with where the lugs are going, just like that. They're going to be held in with EP screws again, just from the other side. So get these in. 3 screws it takes. And then we're going to be hiding this by this little tab that we had in the last stage. This just actually clips into the holes here, just like that. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So, stage 57. Back on track now. I think I know what's going on. Okay, we're going to be putting some more parts now into the top of that pelvic area there. Just a bracket by the look of it. Getting this all into place just like that. We've got another little bit of trim panel which is just going to go on the other side there. We're also going to be putting some clips into the base again. I thought we were finished with that, but I guess we're not. Okay, let's see how that goes. This is the rest of the magazine. So, just get everything out of stage 57. Bring over the legs again. And what I want to do is take this clip and I'm going to be putting this semicircle over the semicircle we've already got here. Just like that. And I'm going to be holding it in with a CP screw. Now you can actually sit Robocop up like that. How cool is that? Just like a baby sitting upright. Let's try and get this in. Now this pelvic band does have enough give in it that you can actually push it down like that. So that's good, and then that's going to enable me to turn that round. Perfect. Now in the back of this bracket I've got this section here. So I'm just going to line that up and get that slotted in. Now, I don't know if there's anything that's actually holding that in at the moment. There is. We need 2 EP screws going to hold it in from the other side here. So let's get these in. One this side. And one this side here. We have 2 more EP screws just down the bottom of this section. Get these in. Perfect. And that is in place, as you can see on the side camera just there. And it can turn, as you can see. Right, one more thing to do on this. Just like we did before, we put a bit of trim here. We've got the trim just to go into this side here. So this is just a case of lining up and pushing in. Perfect. And that is how that's looking. I can put that to one side. I do like the way that he's just sitting there with legs akimbo at the moment. That's pretty cool. But it does keep it stable. Bring up the stand again, and I've got a couple of clips to put in now. Now these clips are basically holding the sides here together. So you can probably see on the close-up camera, they're just going to slot in just into the areas just there. So one there and one there. Now they want the clips pushed all the way to the bottom. So one that side, push this one down, and that one as well. Excellent. So clips are in. Let me put this post back in. And now I'm guessing that's all to do in the stand, because that's all there is to do in that stage. So the last stage of this pack is stage 58. Here's the magazine. And we are now, we've got another, what is this? Some sort of clamp? let's go on. That's going to go into the back here. We have got some foam here, and I think this is what we're going to be using to actually attach this to the stand, as you can see there. And this is the rest of the magazine. So it is a big metal clamp that we've got in here. Let's get that out. Now this time I am lying Robocop down just like this because I do have a clip here just to put into the hole just there. It can only go in one way. So that's hiding that bottom screw hole. Perfect. That's in there. Just move Robocop out the way because I now need these foam strips. Take one of these off. I'm going to be putting this just on the inside of this clamp here. Now it's going to work like the Iron Man one did, I'm guessing, if you remember when we did Iron Man. And the way it works is this one, I believe, remains static, and there's going to be a spring-loaded one which is going to sort of like grab him round the waist there. Now we don't actually put this in at the moment, but we will need to save this for the clamp that's going on the other side. But that's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. And there you go. I don't mind telling you, I was a bit confused by a couple of those stages, and I thought that was going to be really easy. But we got there in the end. Not much to do in this stage. Now, I don't know how many stages this actually is. Now, if we've just got to 58 now, we've got another arm to do. We've just got this section here to do. So, is it 100 stages? Perhaps someone could put that in the comments for me as well so I know. But there you go. That's the first build of the week. I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.